Hello viewers, welcome to the session on EMW, English for my world, communicating confidently. We need English for our day-to-day life. To learn language, one should practice constantly and consistently. You should have the perseverance and you should have the determination to learn English language. Well, in this session we are going to look at some of the common errors committed while speaking. It may also be while writing. To begin with, my cousin left to Delhi. My cousin left to Delhi. Well, went can be followed by to. But can we say left followed by to? Is that possible? No, it is not. That is not a proper collocation, and grammatically left is not followed by the preposition to. So, my cousin left for Delhi. It is not to Delhi. We might have seen in newspapers, CM left for Singapore. CM left for US. So the meaning of left for here is went to a particular place. A particular place. Right. Let us see more of these common mistakes committed while speaking. When we ask the time, we say, time in your watch. Time in your watch. When we are looking at the accuracy part of language, we are not trying to be frightened about grammar rules. We are trying to use the correct expressions. We are not trying to sound more of grammar, because of which it should not hamper the flow of communication, the fluency of language. We are trying to know the correct phrases and correct expressions, correct collocations. Right. So, time in your watch. Usually we know that no watch shows the correct same time. Each watch differs. So, the correct phrase or expression here is time by your watch, not in your watch. What's the time by your watch? All right. I prefer coffee than tea. I prefer coffee than tea. Is this the right sentence? Is this the right way of saying I prefer this? Well, prefer is not followed by than. Prefer is followed by to. Prefer is followed by to. So I prefer coffee to tea. It is not I prefer coffee than tea. Again, a commonly or usually committed error while speaking. The fourth one, the bank is besides my house. Imagine two people talking about a bank. And the first person says, the bank is besides my house. What's the meaning of besides in this sentence? Or what is the general meaning of besides? Besides is in addition to. The meaning of besides is in addition to, or moreover, or furthermore. All these are the meanings of besides, which is a conjunction. We cannot use yes here. We have to use the bank is beside my house. Besides becomes in addition to. Right. We have tried to see some of the common errors, and I'm continuing to focus more on those errors that are committed. Great. Can we say a group of boys are coming here? A group of boys are coming here. A bit confusing because a group of boys, where boys is plural, so I can use the verb are. What is wrong in that? It is wrong. A group of boys is coming here is correct. It is not or coming here, because a group is a collective noun. So we have to use a singular form of the verb with the collective noun, a group of boys. Okay. Let us look at more of these. Mr. Raju is the owner of this poultry. Or Mr. Raju is the owner of this cattle. Poultry and cattle are exceptions. They are used in a plural context. So it should be Mr. Raju is the owner of these poultry or these cattle. So that's again a common mistake that is committed. She resembles with her sister. She resembles with her sister. Well, resemble doesn't need any preposition. So you can as well say, she resembles her sister. Facial features, appearance, she resembles. Right. He jumped in the river. He jumped in the river. The correction here is, he jumped into the river. He jumped into the river. Likewise, these are all the areas that need to be taken care of while speaking, while writing. And the best part of this is one should practice more of reading, because it is by reading one can acquire the ease and accuracy in communication. In this world that is where we have the IT explosion, people hardly have time to read something. People hardly spend time in reading. You can use your gadgets to develop your English. It can be your mobile phone, because your mobile phone can be your English friend or English guide. Write correct words when you send messages on WhatsApp, because nowadays what is happening, because of the WhatsApp and SMS language, we don't even write the full spelling of the word. Very, very dangerous. Where are we heading to? For instance, we write the spelling of because as B-C-O-Z. SMS language, true, acceptable, but there is no surprise after some time, even if you forget the spelling of because what is the correct spelling of because? It is B-C-A-U-S-E. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. People write the shortcut language for great as GR8 on phones. Are we so impatient that we can't even touch the spelling that is visible there while typing it, where the spelling of great is G-R-E-A-T? There is no surprise. People may gradually forget the spellings. So be careful about the kind of words that you use on the social media too, especially on WhatsApp or SMS or Facebook English that we are using. Try to be as proficient as possible, as accurate and as error-free as possible. Right. I have an excellent multi-purpose English table to present. I name it as multi-purpose English table. Observe carefully and see the way the sentences are used under different tenses, different voices, positive sentences, negative sentences, positive interrogative and negative interrogative sentences. Right. The first sentence that I'm going to write on the board is Dhoni plays cricket every day. Dhoni plays cricket every day. A very simple sentence. This is a positive sentence, and I've written this in active voice, where I have the subject, I have verb, and the rest of the object. And mind you, this is in present tense. Present tense. What will be the negative of this sentence? Dhoni doesn't play cricket every day. He doesn't play cricket every day. What will be the question form of this? For example, positive interrogative. Does Dhoni play cricket every day, ending with a question mark? And the last one is negative interrogative, where we have doesn't Dhoni play cricket every day? In these four sentences, we have seen active voice in one activity where the subject is doing the action, and we have seen present tense. Even we have seen the question forms of it. Now, if you want to frame a question of this positive sentence, that is Dhoni plays cricket every day, the contractual question form will be doesn't Dhoni. Doesn't Dhoni. Similarly, Dhoni doesn't play cricket every day. Does Dhoni. That means for a positive sentence, we have a negative question tag, and for a negative sentence, we have a positive question tag. You remember we use lots of everyday action terms such as usually, generally, daily, regularly for the present tense functions, present tense verbs, because these are all everyday actions, daily actions, repeated actions. So we use all sorts of time adverbs here, such as daily, usually, every day, regularly, on Sundays, so on and so forth. Let us change these sentences into passive. Let us convert them into passive and see what happens. And see what happens. Cricket is played by Dhoni every day. Cricket is played by Dhoni every day. Negative. Cricket is not played by Dhoni every day. Positive question. Is cricket played by Dhoni every day? Negative question. Isn't cricket played by Dhoni every day? Now you see, I have again four types of sentences, but under passive voice. It is not under active voice. The sentences are in passive voice. where we know that the subject-object changes. So this is one way of, this is an excellent rigorous writing generating drill where we can develop confidence in framing sentences, constructing sentences by taking simple examples, simple subject, verb and object, and we can go on doing this activity till future tense. So now that we have seen present tense, let us also try the past. Let us try the past. If I take the same example of Dhoni playing cricket, Dhoni played cricket yesterday. He played cricket yesterday. Now the negative of this sentence will be Dhoni did not play cricket yesterday. Now the question form of this sentence is, did Dhoni play cricket yesterday? That's a positive question. And the negative question is, didn't Dhoni or did not Dhoni play cricket yesterday? Common errors that are committed in this past tense. People use did with a past tense form of the verb. For example, he did not came yesterday. He did not wrote the test yesterday. He did not spoke to me yesterday. Well, did is never followed by a past tense form of the verb. Did is always followed by a present tense form of the verb. So we should say, he did not write the test yesterday. He did not speak to me yesterday. He did not come yesterday. It is not, he did not came yesterday. Right, okay. Now, also that we are looking at these question forms, did Dhoni and didn't Dhoni play cricket yesterday. Another common mistake is, I have seen the movie yesterday. I have seen the movie yesterday. Yesterday is a past tense form. It denotes an action that is over. So we cannot say I have seen the movie yesterday. We should say I saw the movie yesterday. I saw the movie yesterday. Right. So in all these past tense forms, we mention the particular time. Yesterday, last month, last week, last year, in March, in September. We always mention a particular point of time because it is completed time, finished time. Right. So if these are in active voice, if these sentences are in, I've written only AV for active voice. If these are the sentences that are in past tense, if you change them into passive, what will happen? The same example, what will happen? Cricket was played by Dhoni yesterday. Cricket was not played by Dhoni yesterday. Was cricket played by Dhoni yesterday? And wasn't cricket played by Dhoni yesterday? So these are all the past tense forms of the sentences. We will see the rest of the sentences in the forthcoming sessions. We have seen present, we have also seen past. In the forthcoming sessions, we will see the rest of the sentences. Thank you for watching.